Hi, John. Hi, Missy. I just wanted to jump on here and give you a quick tour of the marketing studio, show you where to find the assets that I built and how to edit them if you so choose. The first thing I want to draw your attention to on the HubSpot landing page is the assistant. You might already be familiar with that, but the Breeze Assistant is extremely helpful no matter what task you're doing. Missy, when you asked me about connecting the WordPress domain to HubSpot, this is where I got the information. And as you're working through that, if you run into any hiccups, I would just continue to have a conversation with the Breeze Assistant. There's very detailed instructions in there, and it will probably get you to the place you need to go. Over on the left side is the where we're going to find the Marketing Studio under Marketing. Here you can create new campaigns from scratch. Plug in all of your relevant information. We can also manage current campaigns. So we will find the Dad Recruitment Drive under Manage. This is where you're going to find every asset that I built for this campaign. And it's fairly organized. So up top here are your emails, and they're in order of the sequence that you want them to be delivered to subscribers. We have our blog post series, and underneath that, all of the corresponding social media posts that will direct back to the blog. Sometimes the previews populate, sometimes they do not. I'm not sure if that's an internet issue on my end, but you're still able to click on these social posts and edit them. This post is for Facebook. This is the copy that I built, and if you want to change it, you can optimize it with AI, and it'll take this information and rewrite it in a way that it thinks will gain higher visibility on Facebook. You can add images down here. You can schedule the post if that's a feature that you have access to. You can add it to a campaign. Right now it's associated with the Dad Recruitment Drive. One note on adding it to a campaign is that each asset, each post, can only exist in one campaign at a time. So if you would like to use this post in multiple campaigns, you are going to have to clone it or duplicate it in order to do that. There's a More Options button where you can add your own comment. So as soon as you launch the post, any comments that you would like associated with that post, you can have up already. This is really important for LinkedIn. So LinkedIn's algorithm will throttle your visibility if you put a full external link right in the post. So the best practice is to put an external link in the comments if you want to redirect viewers, and that way you don't lose visibility on your LinkedIn posts. I'm going to go back to the studio. You are able to click on any of these posts and edit them directly in on this Dad Recruitment Drive landing page. There's one thing I wanted to show you in the blog editor. So I added this Subscribe Now button to direct blog readers and social media readers to subscribe to your email list. And instead of building that each time, I built a call to action button. And I can just click and insert this into any of my posts. So that's a really helpful tool that will save you a lot of time down the road. Back to the studio. If you'd like to add assets, you can do that here. You can add to the campaign. These are new assets. So if we wanted to do another marketing email, we would click on that. We can generate content with AI. We can create our new content manually. We can also select content that we might already have built on the back end in our social area, our blog area, or our email area. The last thing I want to show you on this page is that there's different viewing modes. So this is called the dashboard. It kind of gives you your overarching campaign information plus an overview of all of your assets in one place. You can also use these dots to connect assets. So you see our emails are connected to one another. Our social media posts that are relevant to the blog posts are connected to them. Up here, you can look at the different views. You've got a calendar view where you can take your items and schedule them. You have a board view. So you're going to be able to see, your drafts moved over to scheduled, moved over to published when that happens, and then finally archived. And you also have a table, which is a list of all of your assets, and you can filter by asset type. If we just want to look at blog posts or marketing emails, we can kind of narrow it down here. Okay, I'm going to navigate back home. I know that was a really quick overview, so if you guys have any additional questions as you work through the information, please feel free to shoot me an email and I'll get back to you ASAP. I've really, really enjoyed working on this project and getting to know more about Father's Eve. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.